All right, guys. Welcome back to the AI-powered software development training. In this lesson, I'll be showing us how to deploy your project to Vercel on a custom domain, not just on the free branded domain name from Vercel. And this is going to be for free. You don't pay for hosting. You deploy, you take it to Vercel, and you add your custom domain name, enjoying free hosting from Vercel, all for free. All right, so let's get started. I'm going to be sharing my screen right now to get in and start the deployment. Okay, so this is Vercel.com. I'm logged in. You have to go to Vercel.com and create an account if you have not yet done that. Vercel.com, create an account and log in. When you log in, you take you to this place. I already have some projects and even more. Click to show me. Alright, so let's deploy a new one. Project right at the top right. Click on add new project. Now you must have connected your account to GitHub. If you click here and you click add GitHub account, you will see to take it to GitHub. All you have to do is to connect it just by following through the process. Just next, configure and all that. Alright, so but I've already done all that. This is easy to follow. You ask you to just connect. So if you are connected, you'll see all your repos will be imported here. If you don't find the one you're looking for, you come here and type a keyword related to that repo, the name of that repo here. You don't need to type it in full. Let me just do that. Go to my repo, look at the project I want to use for this deployment. Let me see. Okay, let me use this one, Prime Internship Hub. Alright, so come back here and type, just Prime should be enough to bring it out. Okay, so it's here. Here is loading, import. You click on that import. Alright, so you scroll down. We are building with Vite. There are other options depending on the stack. Vite, React Vite. Alright, so just keep it the way it is. Don't change this also. Alright, you don't alter this also. Then here in environment variables, I remember we had discussions around this. Should I push my .env file to GitHub? Now, when you push it to GitHub, if you don't push it to GitHub, which we said you shouldn't, how do I get to bring in those keys, those API key credentials for my project to access? This is where you add them. All right. One of the ways of adding them, you're not pushing them to GitHub. We said you should add .env to gitignore file. All right. So since you're not bringing them to GitHub, it means they're not here on GitHub. So you have to add them here. Let's say paste that secret key, you put the value here. Let's say Google Map API, you put the value. Whatever keys you have, you can bring them here, including, for instance, your Supabase URL. Right, this is just one of the ways. But for this particular project and several other projects that I have, I put them on Supabase secrets under edge functions. All right. If you look at here, let me just show you what I mean. Edge functions, the Supabase now. So it's either you bring your secrets here. After you click on edge function, you see secrets. It's either you bring them here, see them here. All these are secret keys, API keys that are supposed to be on .env. But since we are not pushing them, look at my Vercel, look at paste tab secret key and all this stuff. All right, so since I don't bring them to GitHub, of course you shouldn't. You add them either on paste or either on Supabase secrets, or during deployment you can add them here. All right, so after adding them as much as you want to, you click on deploy. So the project is deploying right now. It's deploying. didn't mention this. You can put this name, this project name, the way you want it before clicking on deploy. Right? This one is generated for me because I didn't type in what I'm supposed to, but it's still fine. All right. So congratulations, deployment has been completed in just a few seconds. Right? Now project is live. Okay. All right. If you click on this to take you into the dashboard. Remember, I want to show you how to add a custom domain name to it. Maybe you have a domain name in Namecheap, GoDaddy, Google Host, other platforms, Domain King, and the rest of them. Right? And you want to make this project to show up on any of those domain names, your custom domain name, not just on a Vercel branded name. That is what we want to do now. But first of all, we are going to preview the Vercel branded name, the project on Vercel, and see what it looks like before we proceed. Alright, so this is our project URL from Vercel, so I'll click it open. Alright, so this is it. You can actually do this and show it to your client. Maybe you are not yet ready to deploy. When you want to deploy, all you have to do is register a domain name and deploy it. Deploy it to Vercel with your custom domain name. Alright, so let's see how to add that domain name. Okay, so when you come here, come to domains. Look at it at the left pane. Click on domains. Now when you come here, there are usually two options. It's still loading. Either you register a new domain name right here on Vercel, or you add an existing domain name. So if you don't have an existing domain, you can register here. You can also bring in the ones you have registered elsewhere. All right, you bring it in here and it begins to work with Vercel. How do you do that? Let's wait for it to open. Alright, so this is the one we just deployed with Vercel. So add existing. I already have an existing domain name I want to use. Let me see, the domain name is somewhere here. Okay, it's here. There's nothing on it. Let me refresh so you see there's nothing on it. This is the way it is. So I'm going to just copy it because I want to deploy the application there. So I'll paste it here on this Vercel. Remove all those /. It's better if you even start it from here. Alright, so that is okay. So I can click on save. Domain added to the project. So it's added, but that's not enough. It's still loading. You'll see that it has invalid to show invalid here. Right, invalid configuration. So we have to configure it. We have just added it. We have to set it up to make it work together with the domain. This is something you just brought in. It's not yet visible. Right? To make it work, you have to click on Learn More, go to Vercel DNS, copy this name server. The purpose of name server is to point this domain name to Vercel. Remember, the domain name is registered somewhere. In this case, that domain is registered in Namecheap. Look at it here. This is my Namecheap dashboard. Where is it? Look at it here. Vercel, belvegeconsult.com. So I'm going to manage it. What I'm going to do, I'm going to bring that name server from Vercel and bring it here to Namecheap. By that, I'm connecting the both of them together. Right? You hear us say, point it to Vercel. So I'm pointing this domain name to Vercel to begin to work with that deployment. Right? It's currently pointed to Cloudflare. You can see dana.ns.cloudflare.com. This is Cloudflare. So I'm going to now point it to Vercel. So I copy it, I paste. Sorry, I've not copied. I have to come here and copy this Vercel name server. Copy the first one. Bring it to Namecheap. Paste it. Copy the second one. They usually come in pairs. The difference is usually that this one is 1, this one is 2. So after that you save by clicking that tick mark. Okay, they say it's DNS server update may take up to 48 hours to take effect. Alright, they usually say that. I've noticed that it doesn't take more than a few minutes to be active. At most an hour. Alright, I've never had a situation where it takes me up to 24 hours. So that is that. We're going to refresh this to check, see if this thing will change to blue, just like this one. Let's see. Refresh. Once it changes, you know that the thing has seen a proxy has been detected. Alright, so let's refresh this one and see. It's detected. So let's go and refresh that our page and see if our deployment to this domain is okay and working fine. So I'm refreshing it, not yet working. So I refresh again. Suppose that is a caching situation. Let me delete my cache. It ought to have worked. You see it's active now. There was conflict between those two DNS. Alright, so okay, it's fully active. Look at it. So that is how to deploy it to a custom domain. Just add that domain name and point the domain name server to Vercel, and that's it. Just copy the DNS of Vercel, take it to your domain registrant where you registered it. Alright, add that domain, add that DNS, and add that name server rather, and before you know it, your site is deployed. See it? Alright, to a custom domain, all for free. So that is that for this lesson. See you in the next lesson. We're going to also talk about how to deploy to Netlify. Alright, so